good afternoon, and we're on to day 3 of our Advent reflections here at Cambodia Parish Church. I am going to light an Advent candle, see if I have more success with it today. It has been lit very briefly and gone out, so that might be going to become the flavour of Advent, but I'm here today just in the gardens at the side of Glasgow University. A short time ago I was gathered with some of my fellow student ministers. We were taking some time to reflect on this walk and this wait together through Advent and what it means for each of us. In Luke's Gospel, in chapter 3, the proclamation of John the Baptist reads, "The voice of one crying out in the wilderness, prepare the way of the Lord, make his paths straight." The voice of one crying out in the wilderness. Wilderness, of course, conjures up for many of us when we think in a biblical context of the sand of the deserts and the many periods of the Old Testament where God's people had strayed off and they were out in the desert. So my question for us to think about, to reflect on today is, where are our deserts as we walk and as we wait through Advent this 2021 season? What are our struggles that we need to bring to God as we prepare ourselves for the coming of Christ once more? I have no idea what your struggles are personally, but if there's something I can pray for you about, then please do drop a note into the comment section either of YouTube or Facebook. Send a picture of something you would like us to pray about for you, and we'll gladly pray. But the one thing I do know is that whatever the struggles, whatever the challenges of the desert is, we can together overcome that with God's help. Let's take just a moment to pray. Our loving God and Heavenly Father, we thank you that we do not face struggles alone. We thank you that when we're in the desert or in our own periods of time where we feel as if we're out in the wilderness, that we can bring to you whatever is happening and ask you to call us back to you. So we ask that whatever our struggles are today, that you would be with us. You would help us to fight against the struggles and to shine for you wherever we are. All this we ask in Jesus' precious name. Amen. Thank you very much for joining me again.